My memories of the Incredible Hulk animated series from the 90s isn't as vivid as I would have liked. I mostly just remember the theme song and how visceral it was. Just Hulk, 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 Hulk. Almost as if the Hulk himself were chanting his own theme song. That made it kind of wild, but it really was your standard affair. Hulk was out there in the world. Bruce Banner would do the best he could to kind of do away with the creature in some way, shape, or form. You had the leader constantly after the power of the Hulk, and the abomination sent after the Hulk. It's the most standard you could get with the Hulk. And that was the Hulk for the most part, and his various encounters with various different characters around the Marvel landscape, from Zax to Ghost Rider. I loved Doomed, the seventh episode of the first season where we had She-Hulk form. Oh my goodness, that. There were. I'm sorry. I definitely thirsted over She-Hulk when I was younger, and I still thirst over She-Hulk to this day. But She-Hulk is such a fun character. But, showdowns the Hulk would have with the Thing and Thor. Honestly, the only thing that was really lacking was the episode with the Wendigo that we unfortunately weren't able to get Wolverine in because he was in X-Men the animated series, and for some reason they didn't want to cross that over. I'm just like, no, that's perfect. Wolverine literally started out as a Hulk character, and to not have him be able to appear in an episode because he was already in the X-Men series seems like the ultimate irony. But it was a simple series to follow. It was Bruce Banner's eternal quest to rid himself of the Hulk. It's what always defines him. But the series, unlike a lot of the other Marvel properties of the time, specifically speaking of the Fantastic Four and Iron Man, while it did suffer from the two-season only curse, this series actually went from a little more dark in tone to more lighthearted, where the other series did the complete opposite. And it specifically did that in actually including She-Hulk a lot more, kind of making her more of a prominent character. I think they even renamed the series to The Hulk and She-Hulk. And that kind of happens with a lot of Hulk series over time, because the Hulk is just such a simple entity. You end up having a need for someone who's more cohesive to a certain degree. And we always end up going back to this in some way, shape, or form. Even in today's landscape, with the character of Amadeus Cho taking over the mantle of Brawn, a intelligent Hulk, there's always going to be a need for a little bit more of an intelligent Hulk to some degree. But there's always going to be the strongest there is, the Incredible Hulk. But I did love the events of having, Grey Hulk and Joe Fixit, basically, appearances by Doctor Strange and the Absorbing Man. But the Hulk's infinite love for Betty persisted. The fun that She-Hulk interjected was actually pretty fun. I really did kind of enjoy it, even though it was only 8 episodes for the second season. But I, for the most part, really enjoyed this series from front to back, beginning to end. I would have loved to have had a She-Hulk spin-off series, because it really was a shame that she didn't get as much time to shine. I would have loved it if she got to appear in the Fantastic Four series for a spell or something. Like, She-Hulk, one of my all-time favorite characters, and she was a blast in the Hulk series. Honestly, every Hulk series she really appears in, she always ends up coming out as a pretty fun character overall. But my thing is always that while Hulk always loves to be alone, he always manages to attract a kind of team of his own over time. No matter what Hulk series it is, Hulk will never truly be alone because Hulk will always have family. But hey, do you remember the Hulk series from the 90s? And do you remember the sensual She-Hulk? Were you just as thirsty as I am? Or were you more about the visceral action of the Hulk smashing and bashing and proving he's the strongest there is, left, right, and center to the big-brained leader? Let me know in the comments section below. Like, subscribe, bell, and all that good stuff if you feel like it, or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.